What's up, guys? Dad Dash here, and I'm coming to you with a message here. I wanted to talk to you here a little bit and go over kind of an important thing here. I think that every driver needs to know, right? So we're about tips, tricks, and strategies here, right? We're about trying to do things that make money. And the first thing I want to do is this is a short video. I want to explain to you, every driver needs to know three things. Number one, how do you calculate your order value? How do you calculate an order's value? What does that entail? There's two, and that's basically the order's stated value from the app itself. So if you're presented with an app, how do you get that? I did a longer video, more in depth. There's actually a tutorial sheet that I came up with. I don't need to use it. I can do it all in my head now because I've been doing it now for over 2 years. However, if you're wanting to learn it, you want to learn what needs to go into it and how to quickly do it, I will provide you with that sheet. Simply reach out, say, Dad Dash, I'd like to have that sheet. I'll send it to you. It's something you can even use on the go. You can put in the different pieces of information you need to, and it will tell you the stated order value from the app, and it will give you the ability for you to calculate what you need to do to hit your goal so you can start making assessments, because what you're going to find out is the apps normally state a lower order value than what it actually ends up being if you're an experienced driver, know your market, and know how to get there. So you don't necessarily want to go, okay, I'm all for $20 an hour order value. Let me turn it down because it's not 25. What you want to look at that as is say, okay, can I get this order to 25 an hour and then hopefully get offered another offer pretty quickly from either that app or the next app that is going to have an order available? That's got to be your goal. But the most important thing is understanding how do you calculate that? And it's really, really, really simple. Essentially, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make two calculations. The first calculation is you're going to want to see what the delivered time is. On DoorDash, that's going to show you on the front screen. Uber makes it really easy because they actually show you an estimated minutes. In Grubhub, you got to hit the three little dots, and it will give you their delivery time. Sometimes if the order is already running late, it will show you a time that's really close sometimes to when you picked it up. In those cases, I just simply assess it from the standpoint of, can I get it done in the time I need to get it done to make this a valuable enough order? But essentially, once you figure out the time they're telling you it needs to be delivered and you look at the time it just came through, figure out how many minutes have elapsed. So let's just say it's 20 minutes. So then you're going to take 20 minutes, right? You're going to divide it by the amount of the offer, and then you're going to take that and times it by 60. So write this down. You figure out your minutes, you take the minutes, and you divide it by the face value offer that's being offered, okay? Then you take that result and times it by 60, okay? Once you've done that, you have your stated order value. The value of the order as stated from the app at the time of offer. Now you have a metric of analysis that you can look at and say, first of all, is that enough? If it isn't enough, can I get it? Is this an order that I believe I can build value on? So then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to figure out what it is you want to earn. What is your goal? What is your minimum goal? In my case, it's 25 an hour, which I know off the top of my head is 41.66 cents per minute. So next, you're going to want to take that 41.66 and divide that by the face value offer of the order, okay? And that's going to give you the amount of time that you need to complete the order by. At this point, you can assess that. What is the app telling you? So maybe the app's telling you 30 minutes. You realize you need to do it in 20 minutes. You know there's 10 minutes you got to make up. And then you can sit there and make your analysis by looking at it and saying, okay, let's see. Now, if you're using an Android, you can very, very quickly, this sounds like it's a lot, but it really isn't. It's you can start doing it lightning quick, and you can do it in 45 seconds. But if you want, the sheet I provide you will do all the work for you. All you have to do is put the order in, and it will, like lightning, give you all of those figures so you don't have to think about it. But you will then want to do one other calculation, and that's really Like I said, if it's an Android, you will tap the customer from where you're at, tap the customer's house, tap it again when the address comes up, and it will automatically throw that into maps and tell you exactly how long and how much distance. So if you're 45 minutes away from where you're at, and you know you need to get the order done in 20 minutes, you know it's not going to happen, right? You also will know that there's a problem with what the app is telling you. So if they're telling you, hey, you need to get it done in 45 minutes, it's taking 45 minutes from where you're at, but the app's telling you it should be done in 30, you're also getting a point of knowledge that you know that this is a late order. But most of the time, you're not going to have that. Most of the time, it's going to be quicker than what the app is telling you the drop-off time is. Then the next assessment is simply assessing the restaurant based on your knowledge base of the restaurant you've dealt with, and if you've dealt with this restaurant before. If you know they normally have a wait time, I like to say under 5 minutes, right? That's pulling in, getting out, walking in, walking back to your car, and you're on the road. Then you can very easily put together an assessment. You figure out you're 22 minutes away from the customer from where you're at. And most of the time the restaurant is on that path. You're going to go to the restaurant, so you're going to add 5 minutes. That's 27 minutes. So this is going to tell you right now, you need to be at 20 minutes. So it's going to tell you, is there anywhere you can shave time off? Maybe you only have a 1 minute time. Will that get you there? No, you're still over. That would tell you that you would say to yourself, all right, if it's the heart of dinner, it's really busy, decline. If it's middle of the afternoon and you're meeting at least, say, you're somewhere in between where the app tells you it's at and where you're at, and say you're at a $20 figure because you figure it out and you go, okay, it would offer me at $18. I'm at 25 and I'm dead center in the middle. You're going to know you're somewhere around $21, $22 an hour. Is that good enough to do at that moment? You may say, yes, it is, because that is the time of day you're at and you know your order flow is low. If order flow is high, you're getting a lot of orders, then you may not want to settle for that. Decline it, move on to the next one, do your analysis. Again, if you use the sheet that I'm talking about, it will do all the work for you. All you have to do is put in the figures off of that offer screen. Basically, the delivery time, amount of the order, amount of the miles, and it will do the rest. It will calculate all of it for you. And if you do a little groundwork ahead of time, if you watch my video in the past, I talk about how to use that sheet, and you use Google Maps, you can put in some information from Google Maps about how many minutes in your area, how many minutes a mile the average is for your area, and it's going to do a whole bunch of calculations for you instantly and allow you plenty of time to make a quick assessment of that order. Yes, no, move on, boom. Yes, no, move on. It will help you to ensure that you're making valuable decisions and value-based decisions. And I believe if you make value-based decisions, you absolutely will be in a better position to win against these apps and make money and be profitable. And I can show you my money. I can show you my sheets. And I guess I will do that. I've said I'm going to do it. I haven't done it. But I'll start showing some shifts in my profit breakdown. And in fact, I am making profit, right, every time I go out. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm taking only the orders that have a value to me. And some orders end up less valuable. Some end up underwater sometimes just because of what happens on the order. Some things, traffic, long waits, lots of things can happen. But in general, on average, I'm only going to be taking orders that make me money. And if you do that on average, in general, as a practice, you will make money. Guys, thanks for watching. If you got value out of this video, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Ride Along is on its way. It's in production. I've been having a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to get through the edit. I want to try to make it quality. And I'm probably going to be filming another Ride Along today, so I'll have another one in the queue, and we'll have that out on the channel. Fluctuating between $4.99 and $500, guys. So right now today, I think I was $4.99. I lost one again. Whoever it was, hey, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button again, or if not, if you're new, if you just found this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Maybe a couple of you hit the subscribe button so we don't keep dropping under 500 and start making that trek right up to 1,000 and get to the promised land of 1,000 plus. Guys, thanks again for watching. Stay safe, stay profitable, and as always, I'll talk to you soon.